Some of the most stunning photographs from the 1930s were taken by Dorothea Lange. Who was Dorothea Lange? Why was she taking all those pictures? Dorothea Lange was born in New Jersey in 1895. When she was 7 years old, she contracted polio, which permanently weakened her right leg. As a result, she walked with a limp for the remainder of her life. She attended Columbia University, where she took classes in photography. She eventually opened a portrait studio in San Francisco, but when the Great Depression struck, Lange began photographing the homeless and unemployed she saw arriving in California. Her photographs of Dust Bowl refugees attracted the attention of government agencies, and she was eventually employed by the Farm Security Administration, also known as the Resettlement Administration. She, along with her husband, Paul Schuster Taylor, continued to document the destitute individuals they encountered over the latter half of the 1930s. Taylor was an economics professor who collected data while Lange photographed the people. Many of Lange's photographs helped to bring the plight of the poor to national attention. The photos appeared in newspapers and magazines across the country. Her most famous photo is entitled Migrant Mother, which shows a distraught woman and her children. In 1942, just after the Japanese attack on Pearl Harbor, thousands of Japanese Americans were being forced to relocate into internment camps. Once again, Lange was there with her camera. She preserved images of Japanese Americans who had committed no crime but were being detained by their own country. The U.S. Army disapproved of her photographs and impounded them for 30 years. Lange went on to accept a position teaching photography at the California School of Fine Arts. Through the remainder of her life, she struggled with a number of health problems, including bleeding ulcers. She also suffered from renewed symptoms related to her bout with polio. She died in 1965 at the age of 70, following a battle with esophageal cancer. Dorothea Lange has been remembered in various ways. A school near the spot where she photographed the migrant mother has been named in her honor. She has also been inducted into the California Hall of Fame. Of course, her most lasting legacy will always be the images she captured during the 1930s and 1940s, which will continue to serve as haunting reminders of those troubling times.